Hello everyone, and thanks for joining me in the kitchen. And today we're making pumpkin bars that are copycat of Hyvee pumpkin bars. So you start out with 4 eggs. This I made for a Friendsgiving instead of Thanksgiving, and I brought that. So we now have the 4 eggs. Now you're on to 2 cups of sugar. Everybody loved it and I came home with nothing, so you must try this recipe. It was a hit. Next we need 1 cup of canola oil. This makes a whole 13 by 9 pan. I didn't have a jelly roll pan, but it's more like a cake when you do it in a 13 by 9. So that is those ingredients. Now we're on to 1 can of 15-ounce pumpkin. And the recipe always shows Hyvee versions, but I of course did not use Hyvee version. Great value. Pumpkin, 1 can. I've made this 3 times so far this holiday season, so I have become an expert on this one. And homemade's always better than boxed or store-bought, in my opinion anyway. It always tastes better. It's with sugar and not high fructose corn syrup or those other sugar. I want regular sugar. Now we are getting the ground cinnamon, and you need half a teaspoon. And if you're enjoying this video, go ahead and like and subscribe and comment down below if you're going to try the recipe. I will have it down below. It's the Hyvee Copycat pumpkin bars. And so now we've added our cinnamon and we are on to mixing. It wasn't moving, so I had to give it a little nudge on this old mixer. The only thing is I have to scrape the sides, but it's a great mixer. And you want to mix this till it's smooth. I hope you had a fantastic Thanksgiving. I know I did. Now we are on to our dry ingredients, which is 2 cups of flour. I was a bit messy this time. I was in a hurry. So there's your 2 cups. Next you'll need 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Sorry if it's a little shaky. Like I said, I was in a hurry. I got the time wrong, so I was a little late to the party, but I made it. We made it. Now we are on to 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And that's all the dry ingredients. Mix that until it is smooth. I love to bake. I don't know if you've noticed, but I have popped up a few of them. I may start a AKBBags channel just for the creations of goodies I like to bake for my family and friends. So we're getting this all blended together. The music that you're hearing in the background is an original arrangement from my husband, Mr. AKBBags. So give him some love on this beautiful Christmas arrangement he did for me for Vlogmas. So now we are blended. Now it's time to spray or butter your pan. I made the mistake of using glass and I should have used a cake pan. So it took a little longer to cook, but it still turned out. I just had to adjust the time of baking. Just pour it in. It looks yummy as it is right now. I'm not the biggest pumpkin fan, but I can tolerate like a piece or two, but mostly I just like baking for people. I eat some of my baked goods, but I just enjoy the reactions of people, and I just like to do it. I like to bake. My hands are clean. So now we are about to pop it in the oven. I preheated the oven at 350 degrees, and I had to cook mine a little longer. If it was in a regular pan, it would have been 25 minutes. I had to go about 40 minutes, and here it is going in. And I used just cream cheese frosting. I went semi-homemade this time. And I always check the center with a knife or a toothpick to make sure it comes out clean. And it did. So next we are frosting with the cream cheese frosting. Again, you could make your own. I will attach that down below if you want to do homemade icing. I just did not have time to do it. It tastes just as good with the store-bought frosting, but again, I do like homemade probably a little bit better on the icing. Just spread it evenly. Do you all like to bake goods during the holidays? Let me know down below what you make. Alright, we're finishing up this frosting. Spreading of the frosting is tedious, but I tried to film both angles for you. So now it is frosted, and I do a dusting of the cinnamon on the top. I was in a hurry, so it's not the best, but it tastes wonderful. So that is my finished product. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's the beginning of Vlogmas, and there will be more creations and bags and maybe more baking. So thank you all for watching, subscribing, and commenting. And until next video, I'll talk to you soon.